Petr Yan is a championship fighter, but doesn't speak much English. Both of these make him an excellent example to learn from. Today, I'm talking about how to communicate well without even knowing a word. He's the champion, so he doesn't need better fight prospects, but you often see great fighters passed over for good matches that they deserve, just like you getting passed over for promotions or not closing big sales.
I'm here with the winner and new, once again, bantamweight champion of the world, Petr Yan.
Thank you so much, Las Vegas!
Yeah, so he comes out of the gate with some emotion. You know, it's not huge. It's maybe a 6 out of 10, but a 6 out of 10 in the emotion direction is huge. It gives the audience immediately a reason to care and have some relevance. And people really appreciate being given something relevant.
Я очень счастлив стоять здесь с поясом чемпиона. Я очень рад. Спасибо огромное всем болельщикам.
Okay, I don't understand any of that. He's full on speaking Russian. There is no communication coming through his words, but it's still kind of interesting, isn't it? This just shows that how powerful having that emotion that he's continuing on with, it matters, because even with, not understanding a single word, it's still kind of a hook. Now let's see how his translator holds up.
I'm very happy to stand here with the championship belt. Thank you so much to all the fans.
You feel the difference? The translator is definitely putting some emotion in it, but you can tell it's forced. He's trying to say someone else's emotion. You can feel the difference. Definitely flawless English, but between the two, which one was more interesting to listen to?
Was there anything at all surprising in this rematch?
Я хочу отдать должное команде. Я дрался с Алджамейном, 2 раза с Мирабом. У них очень сильная команда.
Okay, now you start to see that he's got into this routine groove that's a little la 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 la. It's obvious because he's speaking in his native language. We can only hear the sound, but we always feel that when anyone speaks. It's emotional, but it's the same emotion the whole time. It starts to feel like it's droning on. It loses its impact. He has a lot of value because he did that emotion at the beginning, so that will stick with him through the entire interview. But he's leaving money on the table by not adding more emotion, by not adding some more variety. What he could do right now is throw in those vocal variety, changing his pace, changing the melody, his volume, or changing archetypes of voice. That resets everyone's attention and makes the emotion he's putting into it start to hit people again and snowball building that connection with the audience. Okay, now look how he talks to his teammates.
Спасибо вот этим всем ребятам, которые здесь, которые мне помогали, которые со мной в сложные моменты, в хорошие моменты. Спасибо большое, братья.
Now he's talking directly to his crew about something he cares a lot about. This is his full emotional range, but he's still at that 6 out of 10 level as before. He's freaking Russian. This is his physical cap. Makes it all the more impressive that he started with that at the beginning. Excellent speaking, but this is something that will kind of cut you off at the knees in your direct speaking that you do off stage. Speaking skills aren't just how you speak on stage, they also can build how you speak one-on-one improv conversations that go with you everywhere. Maybe you don't care about the effects it has on your personal life. They're pretty nice. But in sales meetings or when you're networking with people, you bump into a big contact at a coffee shop. You have many conversations with irrevocable consequences. Peter could do some small things that would help him raise his cap, so at least when he wants it for work or for performances, he could have a 10 out of 10.
Спасибо большое, Джо Роган. Thank you so much, Dana. Thank you all, Team UFC. I appreciate UFC, changed my life.
Okay, so he's back to English, but you feel the emotion has just dropped out. It's hard to be really expressive when you're concentrating extra hard just to say the words right. And it's natural to run out of steam after you've been talking for a couple of minutes. But as we've seen, comprehension doesn't matter as much as expressiveness. And you can restore that by a couple of things. The easy way, an archetype shift. Right now, he's speaking in announcer voice. He could have switched to just, hey, I want to be honest for a moment. Like, this is a really big deal. Switch into more of a personal archetype. The most powerful way is to just take a deep breath and think about what the audience's emotions are. Just, I know you all came for this and that, and I love it. Let's talk about that. That will get a real huge re-engagement of both their attention and their investment in what you're saying and you. So your career doesn't involve getting kicked in the head, but every career has a point where improving the skill that got you there stops making you much more money. And the way you speak is now the bottleneck to the next level. Peter's shown some great tips for connecting with the audience. Now check out how Merab did. Without the challenge of the language barrier, he added the challenge of being upset.